Freedom proved fleeting for Eddie Obeid.
How do you feel about the prospect of going to jail?
Nothing to say.
Any regrets, Mr. Obeid? Do you have anything to say?
The former Labor kingmaker will spend at least 3 years and 10 months behind bars for conspiring over a coal licence.
Mr Obeid's previous conviction for misconduct in public office disentitles him to the leniency that might otherwise be afforded him on account of good character.
His son Moses was given a minimum 3-year sentence. Justice Elizabeth Fullerton found the Obeids were motivated by money when they used Ian Macdonald's position as Resources Minister to secure a lucrative mining licence over their family farm near Mudgee. Macdonald leaked confidential information to Moses, which netted the family $30 million. For that crime, Macdonald was handed the longest sentence, at least 5 years and 3 months.
None of the offenders has adduced evidence of having accepted responsibility for their actions or acknowledging the damage they have caused to the institutions of government in this state.
They've brought great shame on the Labor Party. They've breached the trust of the people of New South Wales, and they've got what's coming to them.
The important lesson here is that public office is about serving the people, not serving your pocket.
The judge conceded that Eddie Obeid would need to be closely monitored in jail to make sure his health didn't deteriorate, but that wasn't enough to keep him out of prison.
But it was enough to save him from a cell one final night. He was granted bail over fears he could catch COVID in police custody.
He needs to be extremely careful because if he contracts the virus, death will be the predictable outcome.
Obeid will return to court tomorrow to begin his appeal. His son and Ian Macdonald are also appealing, but tonight will sleep in a police cell. Amy Greenbank, ABC News, Sydney.
Great.
From 2011 to 2014, the ICAC was like a second home for Eddie Obeid and Ian Macdonald.
No comment.
There were inquiries into mine licences, cafe leases, energy company deals and contracts for health services and water infrastructure. The ICAC's Operation Jasper exposed a conspiracy that reaped the Obeids $30 million. They stood to make another $30 million from it, but the state government cancelled the licence.
It is corruption on a scale probably unexceeded since the days of the Rum Corps. Massive benefits were lost while the profits were able to be acquired by a small group of well-connected businessmen on the back of comparatively paltry investments.
Why do you keep smiling on your way in? You happy about this?
What do you find funny about this, Mr Macdonald?
Eddie Obeid and Ian Macdonald were expelled from the Labor Party in 2013.
It was a sham inquiry. I am not corrupt and I will prove that in a court of law.
The finding is completely false and I will be challenging it in the courts.
Anything you'd like to say, Mr Obeid? Did that go as you expected?
Obeid and Macdonald vowed to clear their names, but they couldn't convince the judge who found them guilty of the mine conspiracy. The case was heard without a jury because of ICAC publicity. Eddie Obeid is no stranger to prison. Back in 2019, he walked free after serving a 3-year sentence for misconduct over Circular Quay cafe leases. With all three men appealing against today's sentences, one of the most extraordinary political sagas in New South Wales isn't over yet. Jamelle Wells, ABC News, Sydney.